Story time on how I found out that my husband has been drugging me and making his dog have his way with me. Backstory: I am a 25-year-old female and I currently live in Lagos, Nigeria. I met my husband when I was in 400 level in school. Mind you, I studied a 5-year course, which means that I spent another year in school before my husband and I decided to proceed. When I was in 400 level, I met my husband. The relationship was sweet. In the beginning, I didn't even like him. I didn't like the idea of being around him. I just wanted to be on my own at the time. But he was persistent and everything. He would get me gifts. He would take me out on dates, and he told me that I was ready to wait until I was ready to get into it with him and stuff. So I thought to myself, this guy. Fast forward to my 400 level second semester, we now started dating. I gave him a chance and everything. Throughout my 500 level, I was the talk of the town. Everybody wanted to be like me because this guy was taking very good care of me. But one thing I noticed about my husband is that he told me that he doesn't want to touch me, like he doesn't want us to have sex, that he wants the relationship to just be like sexless, that because he feels like sex used to ruin things, that we should just kick it down a notch, that we should not have sex and everything. So I thought this is very weird, and it was like, that I can use vibrators and stuff, and I was using those things, and to be honest, I was sexually satisfied because it was like, he's a Christian, and that he wouldn't want to ruin like the religious thing for him, so we should just keep it till the marriage time. So fast forward to my sign out period now. This guy showed up with flowers, he showed up with everything, and he popped the question right in front of everybody: are you going to marry me, or will you marry me? And I was so happy. I told him yes, although I was not ready and I didn't know he was going to do it at that time because I was just graduating. I didn't even know what I wanted to do next, and I didn't think it was going to be marriage, but like we were in a very serious relationship. So this relationship continued and everything. We got engaged for like 2 months. We started planning the wedding. I met his parents, I met his friends, I met everybody. They were so nice to me. He comes from a very average family, but this guy is actually very loaded because he spends on me, and he was telling me that like after our marriage, he just wants to buy me like a car and everything. So this guy has been treating me so nicely. Like, he has been treating me so nicely. I even remember one time like that my phone like got very bad when I was in like 400 level, and he changed it even when we were not even dating, and he hadn't even touched me yet, and he did not even touch me like until, do you understand? So fast forward now, this wedding preparation started. We started this wedding. I was excited, like I was the bride. We were spending so much money. This guy kept dropping money. The wedding was just such a big wedding. It was a success. So many people came. So many important people came to my wedding. Like, I was so happy. Even my parents were proud of me. Everybody was proud of me. Unlike my husband, I come from a very poor background. In fact, I am the one feeding my family, and since my husband has gotten into my life, he has taken charge of the responsibility. He has started feeding my family for me and everything. So I love this man so much. Do you understand? This relationship continued. We started preparing for the wedding. His family really liked me. My family liked them. It seems like they were together, although there were one or two things that were going on in the background, but like those ones didn't really matter and everything. This relationship now continued now. So fast forward to when we got married. On the night of our wedding, I told my husband that I was ready for everything, since he said that it is Christianity that made him not want to do stuff with me. Like, do you understand? He now said, that he's tired, that we can do it tomorrow and everything. So I now noticed the pattern. Like, first day we didn't do anything, second day, third day, fourth day. On the 5th day, his friends now came visiting. About 4 of them. Like, they came with champagne, and they were like, they came to celebrate with us for our wedding. That, in fact, there are some of them I even saw that I had not even seen before during the wedding. So I believe that it means like they just came back. They were like, do you understand? He now said, that he's tired, that we can do it tomorrow and everything. So I now noticed the pattern. Like, first day we didn't do anything, second day, third day, fourth day. On the 5th day, his friends now came visiting. About 4 of them. Like, they came with champagne, and they were like, they came to celebrate with us for our wedding. That, in fact, there are some of them I even saw that I had not even seen before during the wedding. So I believe that it means like they just came back. They were like, they're so sorry. Do you know everything? One even collected my account number. They did money to me. They were like, that I should go and make pepper chicken. So I took pepper chicken. I made pepper chicken. Like, I gave to them. So they were now saying that why am I on my own? That I should come and join them. That I should come and take champagne with them. So I now took champagne with them. What I noticed is that after that champagne, I didn't really know what happened next. The only thing I know is that I woke up the next morning and my husband was telling me that, that's me and him, that we did it so much, that we were really knocking each other, and that I really liked it. That I was shouting, I was screaming, and I said that I don't have any memory of us doing anything like that. I don't. Now said that I was wanting it so badly, and I said I don't have any memory of doing. I don't think I remember doing anything. Now said then that's me, that I was just wanting it, that maybe I was just tired, and that maybe I'm having. He just said something very funny. But what I noticed is after that period, my husband and I never did anything again. Like, until after like 2 weeks, some of his friends came to the house again, and they brought NSC. They said, that one of them just got a contract, and they have this culture of going to each other's house to go and celebrate, blah blah blah. So the same pattern. Go and make pepper chicken for us, come and drink with us and everything. The same thing happened. The next morning I woke up, my husband was telling me that we did so much. But what I now noticed the second time is that I saw some discharge. Like, I saw some things that indicated that I had done something with somebody, but I don't have a memory of doing anything with my husband. So I challenged myself. I don't have any memory of doing anything with you. Why is it that it's always when I'm unconscious I always doing stuff with me? Why are we not doing it? Why can't we do it now as I look you like this, as me and you look each other? Why can't, sister? Oh my God. Let's continue the story. Why can't we do it like this, like as all 2 of us they look each other like this? Why is it that it's every time that your friends are? Do you understand? Immediately he became angry. He said, what do I mean? That he knows that me, I don't like his friends, that me I want to push his friends away. And I said, no, that's not like I want to push your friends away. But I just noticed that every time your friends come to the house, I just I'll sleep off. The next morning you're telling me that we had sex and I don't even recall and everything. That was rough for me. That was rough. Do you understand? Before you know it now, everything now shall continue. After a month,